There used to be an ancient writing system in Nigeria, and it has spread its influence all the way to voodoo communities in the Americas. I'm talking about the Nsibidi writing system, the second oldest in Africa, only to Egyptian hieroglyphs. Unlike Latin or Arabic scripts, Nsibidi writing system uses ideograms and pictograms to convey concepts, ideas, and objects, a lot like Egyptian hieroglyphs. It was said to be heavily used by the Ekpe society, Ekpe literally meaning leopard. This was a secret society in West Africa which made and enforced laws, safeguarded traditions, and had many rituals. They even hid some Nsibidi symbols because they were thought to be sacred. However, when millions of West Africans had to be transported from Africa to America due to the Atlantic slave trade, the Ekpe traditions came with them. In Cuba, the Ekpe became the Abacua. Now, just like the Ekpes, the Abacuas preserved many rituals and traditions, and even some Nsibidi symbols. These Nsibidi symbols later evolved to Anafarwana. Now, since the Anafarwana are still seen as sacred, the meaning of the symbols are still kept hidden, and the only way you can know about it is if you got initiated into the Abacua. However, the Anafarwana is not a phonetical writing system like Nsibidi was. These are sacred symbols now. An even more interesting side to this, in my opinion, are the Veve symbols in Haiti. Now, it is unclear as to where the symbols originated from. Some think it may have come from the cosmogram of the Congo people, and some speculate it may have come from the Ekpe, meaning that Veve might have been based off of Nsibidi. Now, even though the Veves are also seen as sacred, they're not kept as hidden as the Anafarwana are. And each Veve symbol represent each Lua, which are spirits believed in voodoo communities. When Veve are drawn with cornmeal, coffee grounds, or ashes, it is said to open a portal for the Luas to enter the ceremonies. Although after the ceremonies, the drawings are usually removed. Veve has even become the liturgical writing of voodoo in Haiti. Now, isn't it spectacular to see an ancient writing system being somewhat preserved by spiritual communities an ocean apart? And Veve symbols are very aesthetic. Check some of them out.